right, shalom, shalom. It's Brother Nasi. I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Kakadash, Nathal Mashanaka, Ba'ala, Hazakom, Shayasharala. Let's give the honor to the elders of Israel, which are the elders of GMS who rule well, and Shalom, Wabla, Baki, Shayasharala. That's peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. All right, I just want to get into a quick little topic, basically on Satan use women. All right, he comes through women. You know, because what? You know, women are the weaker vessel. You know, they're the weaker vessel. All right, and that's who he's gonna, attack through. You know, he may come in many shapes, and forms, and no matter like what it may be, but he also uses women, because really and truly, your woman is, you feel me? She's on the left hand side too. Because women don't believe the scriptures. You might get a couple of sincere women, but majority of the time, women don't believe the scriptures. If you get chicks that say they do this, but really and truly, she's only doing it because that's what you're doing. But I'm gonna just get on into it. This is 1 Peter 3:7. It say, likewise, ye husbands, do well with them according to knowledge. All right, it say do well with them according to knowledge, because what we have wisdom and knowledge and understanding on how women work, and how this thing goes, and how to handle certain situations with women. We know that when a woman is rash with her mouth, don't let it move you, because if you let it move you, that's Satan, tricking you out your position. They tell you that a woman is clamorous. She knoweth nothing, So why even argue, So they say deal with them according to knowledge, Cause what else the scripture say? Those that if you have family, make it as if you don't, because your woman, you're trying to do the works, and she'll be somewhat a distraction, trying to pull you away. Because she requires so much fucking attention, but if you're not giving her that attention that she needs, she feel that she deserves, she probably end up going to get it from another Jake, probably getting piped down from Tyrone down the street, and that's why the scriptures say deal with them according to knowledge, because what, ultimately you can't trust them. You have to have it in your mind that what, at any given moment, I have to know that what, she'll come to me and tell me, she wouldn't even tell you, You have to just be expecting to hear that she done some fuck shit, because nowadays these women ain't righteous, But I'm gonna read it again and say, this 1 Peter 3:7, likewise ye husbands do well with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel. All right, that's what I was saying, she's the weaker vessel, she's like, Satan can easily get to her, and use her, just to piss you off, just to fuck your whole mood or fuck your whole vibe up, A woman can be talking and it just suck all the courage out you, you know what I'm saying? And as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. All right, and I got a couple. I really got two quick little stories I'm gonna go into to back it up. This is Genesis 3:1. All right, this is with Adam and Eve. All right, everybody know about Adam and Eve. They say now the serpent was more subtle than any beast in the field. All right, and we know that this is not a talking snake. Just like you have, like you call somebody in today's world, you call them a snake. You a snake ass nigga. You a serpent. That's a serpent. You a snake ass nigga. They say now the serpent was more subtle. He's crafty. They say subtle. He'll do anything to, get his way. He play with your mind. He a snake. See, man, and the scriptures even have things like this in it. And, this is where people get it from, Like the saying, am I my brother's keeper? Like they said that on a movie called New Jack City. And everything comes straight out the scriptures. but not to get off topic, but it's saying, this is Genesis 3:1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast in the field. It's a which Yahweh power had made. All right. And he said unto the woman, yea, had the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. All right, so he asked her, like the Lord said that you shouldn't eat of every tree of the garden, and we know that what trees was men, but I'm not really gonna get into all that. But trees was men, and basically going into like other philosophies or whatever that they was pushing, because what Israel is only to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and only follow his ways and his laws, in the ways that he established things. Because when he made Adam, he breathed into him the breath of life. So Adam had understanding of everything, In Genesis 3:2, it say, and the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden. We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High has said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. All right. I basically said that there was other philosophies. You know what I'm saying? Like other philosophies that, because we're not supposed to deal with nothing else but the truth, with who we are. All right. And it say, lest ye die. All right. It's verse 4. It say, and the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die. So he being subtle, he being crafted in the hole. He manipulating her, he know that he couldn't get to Adam, so he went to the woman because what? She was a weaker vessel, that he know that if he can get her, he can get him. Basically, it say, and the servant said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die, for the Most High doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And saying, when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasing to the eyes, and the tree to desire to make one wise. And it's a precept that say that wise in their own deceit. And it's like she seen that it was pleasing to the eye. It's like prophesying to us smooth things type shit. It was pleasing to her eye. She liked what she was hearing. It's to desire to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. All right, and you see I jumped down to verse 12 when I copied and pasted. And it say, so she gave it to her husband, all right, she gave it to Adam to eat, knowing, like she brought it to him, you know what I'm saying? We're not talking about a damn apple off a tree, And it say, and the man said, the woman whom thou gavest me to be with me, because they hid themselves. Before verse 12, you can read it. It say that they hid themselves from the Lord, all right? Because they knew they had fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They knew they fucked up. It say, and the man said, the woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. And it say, and Yahweh power said unto the woman, what is it that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. And that's the point, right? That's all throughout here was a good points, but right here is, the home run hitter. The serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. She was easily beguiled. She was easily tricked. She was easily to get to. She's the weaker vessel, like the title of the lesson. All right. So yeah, you have to deal with them according to knowledge. Like the scriptures say, and give honor to them as the weaker vessel. We know that they're the weaker vessel, so we know how Satan coming. Salaki. This is Job 2:1. A good Salaki. It say again, there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. All right, now, like a quick point, not to get off topic, but so like it say the sons of the Most High came to present themselves. All right, the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also. If Satan came, all right, say like if your father in your house called a meeting for his kids and only his kids, that means only his kids, who's ever in their family is going to attend that meeting, will really even know about that meeting. But it tell you that Satan came along too, to present himself into the Lord, so that shows what? That Satan works for the Lord, Just a quick little point, but not to get off topic, this is Job 2:2, and the Lord said unto Satan, for whence comest thou? Like, where you come from? Like, where you been? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth and from walking up and down in it. All right, so he just was everywhere, going to move. It said, and the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job? So the Lord basically, he volunteered Job to be tempted, to be tried, It's like a faith test, type. But Job passed, we're going to read about it. It say, and Satan answered the Lord and said, us like him, 2 and 3, it say, and the Lord said, so Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect man, a perfect and upright man, one that feared the Most High, and escheweth evil. All right, so the Most High was like bragging about Job, like, hey, there's one of my men down there, he's solid. And still he hold fast his integrity, all right? He hold his integrity, and all throughout whatever Satan did to him, Job held his integrity, because that's really all a man got. It say, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. And Satan answered the Lord and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man had. Like he gonna do what he gonna tell Satan what he gonna do, like what he gonna do with him. Say, will he give for his life? But put forth thy hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. So Satan was like, all right, if you remove your angels from around him and let me go down there and do what I do, I can have him curse it to your face. And it say, the Lord said unto Satan, behold, he is in thy hand, but save his life. So she told him, you can do whatever you want to do to him, just don't kill him. All right, so whatever you want to do, just don't kill him. Save his life. Job 2 and 7. Because, I said that because the Most High, see, you can see all throughout this right here that the Most High gives Satan the go, the right of way passage. And then if the Most High wants somebody dead or wants somebody killed, you see how he told him to save Job's life? Or the Lord was been like, take him, kill him. He gives Satan, he sends Satan to do the work, the dirty work, when it's time to murk something. Somebody needs to be beheaded or something, or killed, or judged. He sends Satan to do it, It say, so when, this is verse 7, Job 2 and 7. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord and smote Job with sore boils. I think it say boils really, but that's just the way my Bible copy and paste it. So it's like it's a from the sole of his foot until his crown. All right, so from the bottom of his feet to the top of his head, he had boils. Then said his wife unto him, doest thou still retain thine integrity? Like you still holding on, you still holding faith, because all through this, when you read the story, it tell you that Job kept faith in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew that the Lord wasn't gonna have him suffer more than he can bear. So he held his integrity, and that's why she say right here, curse the Most High and die. All right, and that shows right there that Satan comes through. He attacks through women too. He comes through the weaker vessel, because what? What did he tell him? What did he tell the Lord? Oh, what is it? Right here, Job 2 and 5. But put forth thy hand now and touch his bones and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. So Satan told him, I can make him curse you to your face. And how did he try and get him to do that? He came through the woman. What did she say? Job 2 and 9. Then said his wife unto him, doest thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the Most High and die. That's Satan right there. Came through her, using her as the weaker vessel to get to him. But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High? And shall we not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips. All right, so what? Job basically did what? Let me scroll up. Job did what? Likewise, ye husbands do well with them according to knowledge. Job dealt with her according to knowledge because what? He told her, you speaking like a foolish bitch. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Curse the Most High and die. Is you crazy? I do that, and then what? Because Job already knew what it was, you know? And if I can add, I got another precept. It just hit my mind. There's Ecclesiasticus 25 and 24. All right, 24. It say, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So you got to deal with these women according to knowledge, man. And you got plenty examples throughout the scriptures, all right? And the scriptures tell you, look, many have went out of their wits for women. A woman would drag you away from this thing, but you gotta keep the faith in the Lord, hold your integrity, and like be a man of the Lord, deal with them according to knowledge, don't be out here dealing with more than one woman. I mean, we know that we can. But the scriptures say what? It's not expedient because if you can handle it, you can handle it. But that's just putting more on your plate because we know that women are clamorous. It's always going to be something. It's going to always be strife when it comes to things, So with that, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim, Krakadash, Nathan Washinaka, Bala Hazukom, Shah Yasharala, and Shalom Wabla Baki Yashar Yasharala. Shalom.